Hey guys, me Matthew again, and today I'm going to be doing another audio series. Anyways, if you're new here, please like, subscribe to the bell down below. If you're not subscribed, please like, subscribe to the bell down below, as well as go for my community posts. You do not know where you may find. But anyways, this story is pretty much similar to Hunger Games and several other types, but slightly different. It's a bit more similar to Minecraft story mode where they encounter the games at the end of season 2, but it's a bit more realistic than Minecraft to the best of my capability, and is in a future setting. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the story. Chapter 21, Infection. A long month later, it was time for every clan to be escorted to the game. Once we're all in our closed-off bases, it was time for the unknown clan to be infected with the virus. That clan not having teams of their own with repeated losses. The clan bases opened up, telling everyone the game has just begun. Okay, everyone, stay vigilant and don't get bit. I said before Bisconic and I flew up to scout. The other clan members nodded seriously, understanding the importance of not getting bit. They spread out, preparing to defend their base if necessary. Up high, I spot something alarming. Bisconic. Beast, look. She points downwards. We saw the berserk running bodies of Clan Cosmos. Their enhancements are 5 and below, evident in their strength, speed, grace, and even their holographic decoys were showing similar behavior. Well, shit. We flew back to reporting. It's Clan Cosmos who are infected. Their holographic decoys are active, and they are heading towards Clan Spark, I said informatively. The clan members listen intently as I report the situation. Cardin's expression turns grim. Cardin, Cosmos always had those fancy holographic decoys. If they're infected too, Robin finishes his thought. Robin. Then we can't tell the real from the fake. Get the dragon ready to spew out fire when they arrive from the long way around, I said strategically. The clan members quickly spring into action, preparing the dragon for the impending attack. Maxine nods, understanding my strategy. Maxine. Good idea. The fire should help distinguish between the real and the holographic decoys, Jenny adds. Jenny. And it might slow him down. Make sure that Fenrir stays in his titanium cage until it's time for the all-or-nothing event in this game. I said as we saw flying infected players coming our way berserkly. Beastcon again. Have your Thunderbird create a lightning bolt and quick, I said urgently. Beastcon again nods immediately, commanding her Thunderbird to create lightning bolts and quickly launching them at the incoming infected flyers. The lightning bolts crackle through the air, hitting their targets and causing them to plummet towards the ground. Chris, they're getting closer. Those two were from Clan Horizon. I didn't think they'd get bit or scratched so easily. I said as we saw sets of 2 flyers heading towards the other clan bases. Robin nods, his expression grave. Robin. They must have been caught off guard. Those infected seem to be moving incredibly fast, Xavier points out. Xavier. And they're not even slowing down. They're just crashing into anything in their path. Well, whatever the case, things will only get worse before they get better, I warned. The clan members exchanged worried glances, realizing the true danger they're facing. Freya speaks up, her voice trembling slightly. Freya, if even Horizon fell so easily, Carden, then none of us are safe. Minute by minute, we heard commotion after commotion as the infected infect the other clans or die trying. Their flying tanks attacking from the air, some being taken down and killed, while those similar to our dragons stayed safely away, taking out the infected flyers. After an hour, there was a horde of them. We were the last clan alive. This game requires us to kill all the infected and flying things with long-range attacks joining our side. I popped my knuckles and neck. Okay, everyone, go berserk and kick some ass. I yelled encouragingly before whistling for the Thunderbird's great lightning, our phoenix to attack with fire, our dragon to hold the line with fire. Biscongan, using her claws and violent thick skin, sharp purple mechanical sail blades on her lower arms leading up to her elbows, speed 8 boost upgrade, strength 8 boost upgrade, flexibility 12 upgrade, leopard's lead 6 upgrade, eagle sight, adjustable vision, and holographic decoy. Freya using her speed 10 boost upgrade and strength 10 boost upgrade, Tim using his claws, strength 12 boost upgrade, speed 5 boost upgrade, hat sight, cat ears and tail, titanium lion teeth, jump 6 boost upgrade, and cat's brace 10 upgrade. First using his speed 6 boost upgrade, jump 12 boost upgrade, and strength 4 boost upgrade. Next in using her strength 15 boost upgrade, Titus using his strength 12 boost upgrade, speed 7 boost upgrade, and holographic decoy. When using his strength 10 boost upgrade, speed 10 boost upgrade, enhanced senses, claws, and wolf ears and tail. Jim using her strength 12 boost upgrade plus age effects equals 6. Speed 12 boost upgrade plus age effects equals 6. And body support exclusively for the elderly. Shanna using her mechanical great third wings and claws. Robin using his enhanced reflexes, speed 10 boost upgrade, strength 10 boost upgrade, enhanced senses. Xavier using his strength 9 boost upgrade, Who using her strength 5 boost upgrade, speed 5 boost upgrade, jump 5 boost upgrade, and claws. Phil using his cat's base 10, Dawn using her strength 15 boost upgrade, and bullhorns. Gordon using his speed 12 boost upgrade, strength 10 boost upgrade, and Titan senses. Jem using her light refraction and slash invisibility and speed 12 boost upgrade. Joe using his mechanical scorpion tail filled with poison that comes from a side effect of his enhancement, speed 7 boost upgrade, and thick skin. And Crystal using her explosive fists and feet, all of and crashed during our pass to survive, while our 25 Griffins soon fell and died from attacking. The infected horde charged at us all, their numbers overwhelming our Thunderbird, creating lightning bolts that struck down dozens, while Phoenix and Dragon held the line with flames. This Cardigan moved like a blur, her mechanical blade slicing through enemies effortlessly. Freya, or Clash! Hey game makers, give us an epic tune-up hit or fight. The viewers will love it. I said before, snapping my fingers and clapping my hands as the music began, fueling my excitement as I approached Fenrir's titanium cage. Fenrir, wreak havoc. I smiled excitedly as I opened his cage. The cage flying out into the concrete wall behind me. The music swells to an epic action-packed tune that perfectly matches the intense battle. Finger pounds out of his cage, his eyes wild and bloodlust. He leaps into the fray, his massive body tearing through infected like paper. After a while, the horde whittles down to the most dangerous, fire no longer being effective, including lightning. Fenrir became outmatched, the dragon became overwhelmed, clanmates becoming infected, leaving these Cardigan, Shina, and I flying in the air, not quite defeated just yet. Well, what do you ladies want to do? Give a final hoorah and take as many as we can with us? Or move from base to base and slowly take them down until there's nothing left, despite the odds of doing that being stacked against us? I looked at Beast Cardigan with adrenaline-filled, strategic, but reality-filled eyes. Deep down, I knew this was the end. Beast Cardigan meets my gaze, her expression mirroring my own. She knows it too. The end is near. Shana flies silently beside me, her mechanical wings humming softly. Beast Cardigan. Base to base. We take them down one by one. I looked at Shina, waiting for her answer. Shina nods solemnly, her eyes reflecting the grim determination of the situation. She knows that this is our best chance, even if it means a long, arduous fight. Shina, base to base. I nodded, keeping my promise to the end. Now everyone has a say in the decisions, despite everything telling me that we should give a final hoorah. But instead I flew off to the far side from the horde, over at the former clan Sparks base. The smell of their dead tame filling the area. Meanwhile, our Thunderbird and Phoenix kept busy at our base. The journey to Clan Spark's base is quiet and somber. The smell of death and decay grows stronger as we approach their former territory. Beast Cardigan and Shina fly silently beside me, their expressions grave. Beast Cardigan. Let's hope there are some supplies left. Like we even know how to install it after cleaning out the virus or keeping them intact from the dead infected. I shook my head in knowing what we should have done instead of flying out here, but I didn't say anything about it. As we land at Clan Sparks base, the silence is deafening. He once flying sleeping clan now lies in ruins, with the remains of their tamed creatures scattered about. Shana lands gracefully beside me, her mechanical wings folding neatly. Shina. Biskonig? Yes, Shina, I answered. Shina pauses for a moment, her expression thoughtful. She turns to face me, her eyes meeting mine with a serious gaze. Shina. Do you think we made the right choice? Going to base the base instead of giving a final charge? She asked softly, her voice barely audible over the wind. I may be the leader, but I have to keep my promise to put the clan's responses first before making a decision. But to answer your question, no, I don't. I walked off to lift up a broken mechanical wing from an infected corpse to check out the unique coloring in fascination. Shana watches me walk away, her heart heavy with the weight of my words. She knows I'm right. I always prioritize the clan's input, but she can't shake the feeling that a final charge might have been our only chance at survival. Buchanan approaches her silently. I closed my eyes as I sighed, hoping even harder that my suspicions are correct, not knowing that they were right since after S.X.S.'s survival games. Buchanan stands beside China, her gaze following me as I examine the broken mechanical wing. She speaks softly. Buchanan. You know he's right. We had to consider everyone's input, but sometimes the leader has to make the tough calls alone. What I wouldn't give if the voice of the people had won the Civil War, I said to myself in a whisper. Shina and Buchanan exchanged a glance, both understanding the weight of my words. The civil war between the voice of the people and the USA government had left deep scars, even among the survivors. Suddenly, an ominous growling echoes through the ruined base, interrupting the somber moment. I ignited my wings as they burst into flames. My claws retracted. The growling grows louder and more aggressive, signaling an infected approach in the base. Shina's mechanical wings extend instantly, while Buchanan's blades emerge from her forearms with a sharp hiss. The infected bursts into view, a massive mutated beast covered in infected flesh. Siren, how the mighty have fallen. I spade over to him as my right fist goes straight through his forehead. The infected Siren lets out a final blood-curdling scream as my fist punches through his forehead, killing him instantly. His massive body collapses to the ground with a thunderous crash. Shina and Buchanan stare at me in awe. My speed and precision were flawless. Are you both sure you don't want to give a final oorah? I asked as I looked at them both as I flicked my arm to dispel the blood, skull fragments, and brain matter off my hand and lower arm, extinguishing my wings. Shina's eyes narrow slightly as he considers my question. She looks over at Buchanan, who is stoically examining the fallen infected. After a moment of silence, Shina speaks up. Shina, a final oorah means certain death. She pauses. I remained wide-eyed with a blank face. Buchanan steps forward, her expression grave. Buchanan, But sometimes certain death is better than the slow extinction we're facing. She looks at me directly. He's gone again. You to lead us into the final charge? Her voice carries a spark of hope amidst the despair. I smirk excitedly, my eyes turning wild. You're damn right I will, my love. I French kissed his again real quick before wrapping my arm around China. Then once I broke the kiss with his again, I gave a big brotherly kiss to China's forehead before gently putting our heads together. What are we? China's cheeks flushed slightly at the sudden display of affection, while Bisconig's eyes sparkle with renewed determination. They both lean into my embrace, their heads resting against mine as they answered in unison. Bisconigan, we're a pride. Their voices carry a newfound strength. What do prides do when the odds are stacked against us with no way out? Without hesitation, both Shina and Bisconigan replied together. Bisconigan, we fight until our last breath. Their voices echo through the ruined base, filled with fierce determination. In that moment, I feel the shift in their spirits, the despair lifting slightly to reveal the fierce warriors beneath. And how are we going to do it? I began laughing mildly excited. Both women exchanged knowing glances, their lips curling into a matching smirk. Bisconigan, wild, Bisconigan replies darkly. Shina nods, her mechanical wings humming softly. Shina, we'll go out in a blaze of glory. My laughter starts sounding like the Joker from Batman before I replied. Then let's go, Pride members. I laughed excitedly wild as Bisconigan and I began running as fast as we can with our speed boost upgrades. Oshana flew up to keep up with us as we head straight for the horde. The game makers began playing heavy music meant for a final Ural scene. The heavy metal music blares loudly as the three of us charge towards the horde of infected. Bisconigan and I went side by side, our speed boosts leaving trails of dust behind us. Shana flies overhead, her mechanical wings glowing brightly against the dark sky. Shina, hoorah! We did our own damage. My wings burned and what among the infected could still burn, while my claws tore them apart as I leaped and jumped around in a moment and flow that pairs well with my speed, while I laughed like the Joker as my face looked like a wild animal. The infected fought before us in waves, my wild laughter echoing like that of a madman. My movements are fluid and unpredictable, like a wild beast. Bisconigan hides beside me, her blades whirling like deadly fans. Shina dive bombs from above, her mechanical wings slicing through infected like a propeller. We were good for several minutes until right as I touched to kill and infected, our Thunderbird caused a lightning strike on that very infected, causing me to burst away in a shocked haze, right into the Phoenix, landing hard into a concrete wall, the Phoenix dead behind me. The wind knocked out of me from the accident. The sudden lightning strike throws me off balance, sending me crashing into the concrete wall with a loud crack. The Phoenix lies motionless behind me, its flames extinguished. These Connigan and China notices I expected fall and quickly rush to my side. These Connigan. These Connig. I coughed up blood as I point towards the approaching horde, my ears ringing with hot and cold flashes flowing around my body as I quickly became pale. Horde. I closed my eyes before collapsing, barely clinging to life. China lands beside me, her mechanical wings whirring as she checks my pulse. Vizcana again turns to face the approaching horde, her blades already covered in blood, but now stained with my coughed up blood as well. The horde is closing in fast. Vizcana again. China! The horde begins overpowering her once they got a hold of her, scratching deeply past her environmental temperature, her changing skin, environment with thick skin with ease, my eyes growing heavy at the sight as she screams in pain. The infected storm beats Connigan like a pack of hungry wolves. Their enhanced strength easily tears through her normally impenetrable skin. She screams in pain as deep gashes appear across her body. Her environmental abilities failing her for the first time. Shana tries to reach me, but is pulled back. Suddenly, everything went black. My final hopes that my suspicions were correct. Then, everything became warm as light filtered past my eyelids before I slowly opened my eyes to see military medics taking care of my clanmates who had fallen in infection. I even saw a glimpse of Zora handing over a full blood bag her enhancement had just produced to one of the medics. A couple of medics gently but firmly pulling me out of the cryopod, their voices muffled before I fell back asleep. I wake up in a sterile white room, hooked up to various machines monitoring my vital signs. The last thing I remember is the horde overwhelming me Connigan and the world going dark. I try to sit up, but a gentle hand presses me back down. Unknown man. Easy there. I saw a man I didn't recognize who had a heavy Spanish accent. You're the leader of the Voice of the People, I presume, sir? The man nods, his expression serious but kind. Commander Martinez. Yes, I am Commander Martinez. You've been out for a while. Your clone's injuries were severe, but we managed to stabilize your real body after you came out. He pauses, looking at me with concern. Commander Martinez, your companions are also recovering. That's good, but you should really keep your cryopods in working order while the clone of the person inside of one of them, or they may discover that the body they're controlling is a clone of their real body, sir. I said as I pressed a button to get me to sit upright despite being nothing too wrong with my body other than mental side effects from coming out of my dead clone's mental connection. Commander Martinez's expression turns grim as he processes my words. He nods solemnly. Commander Martinez, you're right. We've been lax on maintenance due to the constant emergencies. I'll ensure all cryopods are inspected immediately. He leans in slightly, lowering his voice. Commander Martinez, how are you feeling mentally. Like I was hit by lightning while in momentum before hitting a concrete wall on my back with a dead phoenix cushioning that barely hit a damn thing. I head right to the point sharply. Commander Martinez raises an eyebrow at my blunt response, but doesn't seem offended. He understands the gravity of the situation and the stress I'm under. Commander Martinez, that's a rather vivid description. I can only imagine how traumatic that must have been. He pauses briefly before continuing. Commander Martinez, physically, however, I'm fine as I predicted, sir. How's Bisconigan? I asked, knowing that she's better mentally than I am right now that her and the clan's clones are all dead. Commander Martinez's expression softens at the mention of Bisconigan. He leans back in his chair, crossing his arms over his chest. Commander Martinez, she's doing remarkably well, actually. Better than expected given the circumstances. The loss of the clones has calmed her mind. That's good. I'm guessing she's right outside. Wait, what day of March is it? Commander Martinez glances at a nearby calendar, his eyebrows furrowing as he realizes how much time has passed. Commander Martinez, March 11th. You were unconscious for 11 days. He watches my reaction closely, knowing how concerned I am about losing time. Wow! And you didn't even bring any strawberry cheesecake for the birthday boy. I giggled humorously. Commander Martinez can't help but chuckle at my son's humor. He shakes his head, smiling. Commander Martinez, we had other things on our minds, I'm afraid. Happy birthday nonetheless. He pauses, considering something before continuing. Commander Martinez, Beast Connigan has been waiting for you to wake up. He stood up abruptly before opening the door. As soon as the door opens, Beast Connigan rushes in, her eyes wide with relief and concern. She's dressed in a simple white t-shirt and black sweatpants. Her normally perfect hair slightly disshuffled. She throws her arms around me in a tight hug, burying her face in my shoulder. Beast Connigan, you idiot. I moved her slightly to French kiss her with everything I have. To be continued.